Hi there, buenos dias, and welcome to my YouTube channel here at Benidorm and beyond. Today I'm taking you for a walk along Avenida del Mediterraneo, which is a very long avenue that runs just one street back from the Levante beach and is packed full of shops, bars, restaurants and even the odd hotel. We begin at the corner junction with Avenida del Almeria, where to our left we first see the Granier Bakery. Opening every day from 7:30 AM until 9:30 in the evening, they offer tasty pastries, filled baguettes and coffees to eat in or to take away. We then pass a shop claiming to be a supermarket and bodega or off-license, but is in fact selling tea towels, sunglasses, baseball caps and other tat aimed firmly at passing holidaymakers. And next door offers much the same, albeit with a large stock of clothing, a few beach items, kids for the toys and souvenirs. We reach the attractive display of white clothing outside Toomey Beach Shop. Selling primarily women's fashion, their floaty dresses look lovely and cool to wander about in. And this abuts Sport Version 2, who sell replica football kits for many of the popular teams. Adjacent, we find Jot Rock, who have tables full of discount underwear for men and women, and currently some cosy looking fleecy throws as well. They also sell a variety of socks, pyjamas and linen tablecloths, and offer temporary tattoos and a hair braiding service too. Passing a covered walkway, which is a shortcut to neighbouring Calle Girona, or the Strip, we then see a local branch of Carrefour Express, which is a small but handy supermarket where you can buy bits you might need for your hotel or apartment at normal prices. It also incorporates a red and white street-facing ATM, where you won't get ripped off, as this is provided by the Banco Santander Group. If you want to find out about some of Benidorm's most popular hotels, then why not check out my great series of vlogs giving you an unbiased look inside and out. Just search YouTube, Fly on the Wall, followed by the name of the hotel you're looking for, and all the info will be at your fingertips. It's that simple. Moving along, we then walk by ladies' fashion shop Pilar Prieto, and then the smart modern offices of Engel y Volkers, who are high-end estate agents. Next up on the corner is the Four Kings Bar and Restaurant, which is popular with both tourists and local residents due to its quick service and varied menu. It has a large modern air-conditioned interior, as well as its covered terrace on the side, whose adjacent passageway is also another shortcut to Calle Girona and brings you out almost opposite the 4-star Hotel Ambassador Playa. We now pass the grounds, solarium and swimming pool area of the 4-star Hotel Riudor, part of the popular Med Playa chain, and now looks fantastic. We then pass an alleyway which houses the Valentine's and Talk of the Coast cabaret bars. We then walk by the Brunch Box, which proclaims itself to be locally famous and is a modern, fully themed American-style bar and bistro, serving up a great variety of breakfast, snacks and meals, and is also family-owned. Carrying on, we then see a supermarket cum mini-mart selling the usual mix of food, drinks and so-called souvenir items. And then the Angels gift store offering a mix of children's and baby clothing, along with an extensive display of dolls. Next along, we pass a small electronics shop. It was closed on the day I filmed. And then we pass the entrance to apartment block Viña del Mar, who have a mix of residential and holiday apartments inside. After passing a closed-down unit, which is now up for rent, previously Bel Burrito, we then see the gift and accessory shop Holidays, and then the recently opened small supermarket Proxim, where you can buy all the usual handy last-minute items. Now approaching the corner, we pass the currently closed store of football shop Deportes Mediterraneo, and then the large red and yellow premises of off-license Bodega Al Barril, or the Wine Barrel, and this brings us to Avenida Castellon. We then cross over where we see a whole precinct of businesses situated down a few steps. These are the Vesta Cafe coffee shop. If you'd like to visit one of the local towns or villages close to Benidorm, and which can mostly be reached by bus or tram, then check out my series of vlogs on YouTube. Just search Benidorm and Beyond Neighbours, followed by where you fancy going, and all the footage and info will be at your fingertips. It's that simple. We continue on, however. We see what was formerly the cafe bar of the beer has now transformed itself into a modern-looking cocktail bar that also has snacks available called Zest. Next up, we see what was formerly the buffet-style restaurant of Isidro. After several weeks of refurbishments, this has now emerged as the Indian restaurant The Saffron Lounge, who offer a modern interior with a stylish black, orange and neon colour scheme, and their special menu for 2 people comes in at €15.95 per person, offering a mixed platter for starters, followed by a choice of curry served with naan or pilau rice, and then coffee or ice cream for dessert. Continuing along, we walk by the steps to the entrance of residential apartment block Edificio Coblanca 3, which overlooks all the previously mentioned businesses, and then we come to the residential building Edimar, which, as well as having a children's play area in their grounds, is also home to hairdressers and beauty salon Peluqueria Rubio y Afrodita. We then pass the gardens and second entrance to the Edimar, and we see that in this section you can also find the offices of ECMOM, who are a clinical school of orthopaedic and manual medicine. Moving on our right-hand side, we will see a bus stop for this end of the Avenida del Mediterraneo and the RINCON de Loix. Here you can catch one of the local blue Avantha buses, whose fare costs just €1.60 per journey, and these provide a very regular service. To go into the resort and to the edge of the Old Town, you can jump on any bus that passes through Centro or the centre. Other buses, such as the number 1, will take you up to the tram station, or the number 2 will whisk you right the way up to the shopping centre of La Marina, which is located in nearby Finestrat. Next along on our left, we see the large blue building of the Casino Mediterraneo. This opened back in July 2004 and is currently open daily from 10 a.m. until 10 p.m. Inside, the majority of the gambling activity is concentrated on the ground floor, with slot machines, American roulette, blackjack tables, poker and Texas Hold'em available. You can also find the Jueguing Zone, with sports betting terminals and large television screens, and on the first floor you can access the Tournament Room, which is a shared space that holds various exhibitions. Next along, we see a local farmacia, or chemists, who open Mondays to Fridays from 9:30 a.m. until 2 p.m, and then later on again from 4 p.m. until 8 in the evening. On Saturday they are only open in the morning, and on Sunday they are completely closed. Continuing on, we now pass by 2 units. We then pass 2 more gift shops, with the first and smaller premises now shut down, but the second and larger store still being open for passing trade. Moving along, we then see the clothing and shoe shop of Andonai, which was closed on the day I filmed, followed by an official national lottery shop, which also incorporates the penny pound money exchange. Finally, at the end of the road, after noting the yellow post box on our right where you can send letters and postcards back home, we come to the large corner premises of gift and accessory shop Alley Hop. I'll see you out and about next time, and thanks so much for watching as always. Adios for now, amigos, see you later and catch you next time. Ciao!